Hey y'all, it's your girl Tiara Janay, your favorite sports girly.
And what's going on? It's your boy Dre. We back.
We're back!
Yeah, after a 2-week hiatus, we decided to take some time off. All-star break. Then we get busy with life. But we back and we're going to bring our consistency with this content out here. And it's Sunday/Monday. And we're going to bring you guys some sports. That's the topic of the week, Parlays of Life sports. And we're going to talk about it today and get right into it. So
Let's go.
First situation, let's just dive right into it real quick with the Ja Morant situation.
What the hell? What's he thinking?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy. First, we've been, obviously, if you don't know about the timeline with this Ja Morant situation, he started off with a court case that he had that was sealed still with a 17-year-old, I think because he was a minor, when he played basketball at his house over summer. Apparently, they got into it. He punched him in the face and then pulled his gun out on him. Supposedly, allegedly. Trying to get sued.
Right, allegedly.
We ain't got no money, so we're starting up right now. So don't sue me.
We're just talking based off of what we found on the internet.
Exactly. So just letting you know, because I see Pat McAfee going through it right now with Brett Favre.
Right. Oh, yeah,
That's a whole nother situation.
Right.
So, allegedly. But anyway, he got caught up in that. And then obviously with the Indiana Pacers situation with his friends pointing the lasers at
what?
You didn't hear about that?
No. What happened?
Supposedly, I don't know if it was
Allegedly.
in the game. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Word of the day.
Yes, that's the word of the day. Allegedly. He was pointing some green lasers at the athletic trainers, I believe, for the Indiana Pacers during the game or something like that.
What is wrong with him?
I don't know. Man's just out here trying to act like he for the streets or is in the streets.
You know what kills me about Ja is he is a great player, but I think that it's getting to his head and that he's doing so well. These last 2 seasons he's been doing really well. That's getting to his head. And all these NBA players at the end of the day, I feel like acting like this, they want to be a rapper, right? Because rappers technically can say what they want, do what they want, and they don't have anybody to really come after them because they're rappers. They can say things. This is what they do.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're playing sports, you have to represent. It's like a job. That is a job. They have to represent their team at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So they're saying these things and doing these things you guys can't do. You have to understand this is your job at the end of the day. And yes, sports, you love basketball, whatever the case may be, but it's still a job. You still have to present yourself in a light where you're representing, a whole entire company at the end of the day.
Yeah, you definitely are, and that's what it boils down to. The sponsorships could all be gone. This man's out here trying to be someone with the next Gilbert Arenas and with the situation, getting caught up with the gun. Yeah, come on,
You don't want to be that. You don't want to be that person right now, especially because I feel like you're almost at your peak, bro. You're doing very well, and you have a lot of potential. And I'm saying it like I'm talking to Ja.
Hey, you never know. You might watch this.
Yeah, but he has a lot of potential. So don't ruin your career trying to act tough and be out here doing things that you shouldn't be doing, or you're not even don't do that.
Exactly.
No point.
And that's what everyone
keeps saying. There's a lot of
saying.
kids looking at you that are, inspired to be like you. That's playing CEO basketball.
CEO. I don't know about CEO.
What's it called? CAAU and the other ones.
I don't know.
CYO,
okay,
AAU basketball. They're watching you. You have to be a model for them. You can't be doing this stuff. And this goes for anybody, even us. And people watch us, watch what we do, because you guys are clearly watching us today. So it's we have to be smart about the decisions we're making and what we're showing to social media and to life.
Yeah, you got to be very mindful of that and very careful with your words and how you choose them and how you move and the people you move around with. One of my favorite things, one of my favorite quotes from a song, R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle, "Circle got smaller, everybody can go."
Period. That's the truth.
That's just the truth.
That is the hard truth.
Everybody can't go with you. So in this
you can't
situation,
do the same things you might have been doing with your friends that do that stuff.
Exactly. You got them at some point leave them behind, or just tell them yo. But if they were your real friends, let's get into that. They wouldn't even get you involved in those type of shit like that.
Right.
Because that's messy.
That is.
And
bringing a gun out live, bro. Like, you might have been intoxicated. You might have been at the strip club. There was girls in the background. But, like, you have an audience. You have people watching you. You cannot do these things. Do it in your downtime where people can't see, right? Like, you could have did that and not been alive, and no one would have known.
But we don't. But still, you could cheddar about yourself. So let's not even do that at all.
Yeah,
so,
but I mean, what he does in the dark, we don't see. You know
True.
what I mean? What he does in his home and down in life, we don't see. Like, but you have an image. You have to maintain your image at all times. Your name is your brand, bro.
It is, and that deal with you lucky that deal with Nike still intact.
I mean, who knows what's gonna happen? Because you know, once the people start talking.
I mean, yeah, but it depends on what else comes out,
right?
And if he just changes his path. Right now he's at that plateau of the situations that were piling all up, where he can change his path and go back onto the right direction where he was. And hey, he said you gotta be a goody two shoe and walk the straight line like LeBron or anyone like that. Nothing wrong with that. But, you know, you can have your little fun, but don't be doing that. Like, don't be wild out here in the streets.
Rowdy Rich Boys.
Oh my gosh. But, you know, you're right, though. Because, like, at the end of the day, like you said, the brain is all you got. And we already know, that's a whole other topic, but, like, I'm all for people carrying guns legally.
Right.
Legally carrying guns as a form of means of protection, and we get it. But that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day.
Right.
Because I know some people might not like that, but that's just the world we live in. Today's society, you can see out here, it's just crazy how people be moving out here. So I want to protect me and mine and whatever at all times. But I think, you know, that situation is just something he will learn from, he will mature from, he'll bounce back from it. I know Paul Pierce was sitting there saying before, you know, that it shouldn't matter, he shouldn't carry if he has a gun, because after he got stabbed, he kept the gun with him at all times. We understand that, but
he's not flashing it in the camera.
Yeah, you weren't like showing it off like it's a prop, because it's not a prop, it's a real gun.
He just kills me.
Yeah,
John just kills me now. I used to like him as a player, but it's just like, you're being corny. You're just doing corny things. Like, it's just like, it's giving you want to be a rapper.
Yeah.
It's giving that.
But the rappers want to be ball players, and the ball players want to be rappers.
It's sick.
That's kind of how it always has been.
Yeah, but it's sick.
I guess it is, but...
Bro wears 2 watches. What? Like, why do you do that? Like, this is like... What's the point of 2 watches?
I don't know.
You just want to be flashy. It's just like, come on, bro.
But that's
be humble. Humble yourself a little bit.
But I know, but the jewelry and stuff like that, everyone wants to be flashy. You do that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like my stuff a little subtle.
2 watches, Dre?
Nah.
2 watches.
I don't even got... I got an Apple Watch, and I keep it simple.
You still love you as a player, but do better, bro.
Exactly. And, you know, I know this is off topic, and, you know, it is talking about, you know, it's Monday and it's sports time, but you mentioned corny. And I just thought about the situation in my head with the Michael B. Jordan situation, with the corny thing, how they were trying to say, you know, oh, I remember I'm the corny kid from high school. How do you feel about that?
I honestly don't even know what happened.
You really don't know what happened?
I really don't know what happened.
I remember though you did say that when I DM'd you the situation. So pretty much with that, like he was on the red carpet for his Creed, his movie Creed. Speaking, that's actually sports right there. That's a great boxing movie. I think his directorial debut. You should go check it out if you haven't checked it out yet. I highly recommend it. He did great with that movie, and the whole cast was amazing. But yeah, so he was on the red carpet with and pretty much giving like an interview to a girl who he went to high school with, because I guess she has her own like type of podcast or whatever. And supposedly she or someone that was on the podcast with her called him corny for how he is or how he acts or whatever, or how he used to act back in the day compared to now. And then
but he's grown up, he's matured, so he might have been corny back then, but I mean for me, once you're corny all the way. Like you can't uncorn yourself.
But that's the thing, he sat there and said, I'm the corny kid. He sat there and said, like, I'm the corny. He said, remember me? He's all, yeah, but I'm the corny kid, you know? So, and she was like, nah, it wasn't like that. But it sparked some headlines and got everyone talking about it. So, How do you feel about that? Do you think he was right for saying that and going out like that?
I would have said the same thing, to be honest.
Okay.
Only because, like, you were the same person calling me corny, now look at you interviewing me, period.
Facts. I feel you on that. I'm glad we agree with that because I really wanted to get your feedback on that to see what you thought, because I'm like, when I first heard it, all I thought about was that Mike Jones song. Back then, they didn't want me, now I'm hot, they all want me. So, like, that's, to me, this would have brought up, like, you can't call me corny, but look at me now. I got millions in my pockets. I'm directing. I'm
acting. He's doing his thing.
Quote unquote the sexiest man alive, or according to Hollywood or what they say, allegedly.
Right.
Because I ain't trying to get fined out here. So, but I think that this is a crazy situation. But back to your regularly scheduled program and go check out Creed. We're going to dive right into it and talk. What's the next topic you want to talk about?
Let's talk about games that's happening today, which is Monday.
Monday games that's going to be happening on this slate today. Let's bring them up real quick because, I know right now. Like,
first game, 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Celtics, Cavs.
We're going to go to the money line first like we always do?
Yeah, let's talk money line.
Celtics, Cavs. Boston's in overtime right now, so give me. Oh, but Donovan Mitchell might be out.
They're in 2 OTs right now.
Oh, really?
2 OT.
Cavs. Give me Cavs.
I think that because Boston's losing right now, so I think that if Boston loses this game against the Knicks, they win tomorrow. Tatum's gonna be tight. He's like, I lost to the Knicks. Yeah, no, I got Celtics tomorrow. Sixers or Pacers?
Sixers or Pacers? Give me the Sixers.
I got the Pacers. Sixers been doing garbage.
They won though. Didn't they beat Dallas?
Yesterday?
I thought they beat Dallas last time they played, so I might be wrong about that, but
they won barely against the Bucks yesterday. They came back.
The Bucks. Yeah, that's right. They did play well. I still got the Sixers.
I don't know.
Tyrese Halliburton might not play.
He played today.
That means he's gonna play tomorrow.
Halliwagon, I got you. Blazers or Pistons? You know I got Dame.
Yeah, we gotta go with Dame on there because a lot of question marks with that front court in Detroit right now. A lot of people are also out for DFS purposes. It's going to be a lot of value that people are going to go to Detroit for with Wiseman, but he's also questionable. You have to go with Dame Dollar and the Blazers on there.
Hawks Heat.
Miami all the way. We gotta get.
But is it out of your heart or is it really Miami?
Miami all the way.
Okay, because he's a Miami Heat fan, y'all.
Heat fans till they die, but I still think Miami.
I got Heat too. I think there's a lot of things happening for Hawks right now, and they need to get it together. So I do have Heat as well. Raptors Nuggets.
Where's the game?
Nuggets.
In Denver?
Yeah.
Give me Denver.
I got Denver too. And Pelicans Kings.
Dang, that's a tough one. That's a real tough one because that's gonna be a good game. I might go Pelicans because I think Bi might go crazy tomorrow.
I think Kings. I got Kings.
Yeah, Kings.
I got Kings.
All right.
They've been doing really well. They're third in the West right now. I still got Kings. Let's keep on the topic of basketball. I'll give you guys some tips for first baskets tomorrow, which is today. Sorry, I keep saying tomorrow. So for the Celtics-Cavs game, for me, it's more of alright, so how I'm going to break this down to you guys is who I think will win the tip and then which one player from each team that I would suggest you take. So, for the Cavs game, I think Cavs win the tip-off, and I think Donovan Mitchell first basket. He's hit 12 first baskets this season. He's my go-to. I'm riding with him. However, if it is a Celtic, I will take Jaylen Brown because he's definitely due. Last season, he was killing it for first baskets. He's doing good this season, not as well as he was last season. So, again, I would take Donovan Mitchell or Jaylen Brown. For the next game, which is, let's go, Philly, Indiana. I would say, I'm just looking at my notes. So Philly typically would win the first basket. I would think that it will be Joel Embiid. And if it's not Joel Embiid, if Tyrese Halliburton plays, let's go with him or Miles Turner, because Miles Turner is definitely due for first basket. Next, I have, what game's next? Atlanta, Miami. So Miami will win the tip, maybe, possibly win the tip. And they played them 3 times already this season. However, Atlanta has hit first basket every game. It's been John Collins, Onyeka, and Clint Capella. For this one, I'm going to go with Trey or Hunter. Hunter still there? Yeah, Hunter. I'm going to go with Trey or Hunter for the Hawks. If it is Miami, let's go Jimmy. Next, Denver, Toronto. So this is a tough one because they're kind of evenly winning the tip. So in this case, obviously, like, you take Jokic. Like, Jokic is the first basket king in Denver. Like, that's what he normally does. And then as far as who they play again? Sorry, Toronto, Siakam. I always take Siakam because he always hits for me. Well, most of the time he hits. So I would say Jokic or Siakam. And then lastly, the Kings versus the Pelicans. I go Brandon Ingram or Valley. Is Valley playing, you think?
Valanciunas is questionable.
I
don't know.
Yeah, so Ingram or Valley for the Pelicans. If not, for the Kings, I really don't have a Kings player, honestly. So maybe Sabonis, maybe. But I'm feeling Pelicans on that one. So that's my first basket picks for tomorrow. Again, this is all before lineups have come out. I'm just telling you the picks that I normally take. You can parlay, you can mix and match, you can take them singly. But let's go, let's hit, let's do it big.
Exactly, let's do it big. And that's Moneyline Monday. So, and also, along with Moneyline Monday, it's $1 Million Monday. So, you know,
Mondays.
I'm going to be pulling out $1 million parlay tomorrow. Exclusively, obviously, for you guys. And then we're going to, you know, talk maybe a little bit more about doing the Discord. But I know I got my own little Discord going too. If you want to subscribe to it, go check it out. But yeah, I'm going to put out a parlay for $1 million and let's see if we can get it. I know we had a little bit of ran into a lot of bumps in the road on Friday, but early in the week I was pretty close. So I think we're going to hit soon before the season's out. And if not, then we're going to just dive right in and get into some MLB. Because, you know, that's also coming up.
Season.
Yes, it is. And my favorite team, obviously, is always going to be the New York Yankees. So take it all.
What?
Yes.
Interesting.
Why? Who do you think's going to take it all?
I don't honestly know yet, but I think that based off the last 2 seasons I have really followed baseball and bet, the Yankees do it in the beginning, and then in the end they kind of fall off. I like their over. I like them to hit overs on games a lot, and I like them to. I always take Yankees second half of the game. First 5, I would always take the other team because Yankees come out in the 7th and 8th inning like wildin'. But again, it's preseason. I really haven't been paying attention to preseason as much because it's like not the real players don't really play, and it's still, you know, a little iffy. But I don't think the Yankees will win the World Series still. I just think they need to be more consistent and show consistency this season. If they can be consistent this season, they have a chance.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. But I know also we do, like, the pitching wise, we have a couple good pitchers. We got one pitcher I know that might have surgery and be out for the season, but we'll see how that goes. But I think we still got what it takes. We have a great overall team that we've got now. Instead of all right-handed hitters, we have some lefties in there to help out a little bit, and especially in that park that we have. So I like the Yankees a lot this year. I think that they can take it and win it all. That's my preseason bet too. So go take the Yankees to win the World Series. I'm not gonna lie, Houston is also a good pick to win. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they're a good team. But I'm still riding with the Yankees all day. But I think Houston is something favorite. I think we should also not sleep on taking. We should also not sleep on a team like the Angels. If the Angels can put it all together and stay healthy, Shohei Ohtani is an excellent player. Mike Trout is a GOAT. It's the GOAT. I think if they can actually like keep their roster together and also make a move or two, they can really be up there with everyone else. But also the Padres.
I was gonna say Pods, but
I
don't know what they've been doing. It's like they get there and then like, ooh.
But you know what? They got Juan Soto. They got Tatis coming back. Manny Machado. They have their team is stacked, and they have good pitchers too. Mm-hmm. So I like the Padres as well. So if I had to pick an order, it would be dark horse would be the Angels. Just because I don't think you can sleep on them. Also, dark horse would be the Texas Rangers since they got Jake DeGrom.
I was just say, okay, so like if it was a New York team, since we're from New York, I bet the Mets more than I bet the Yankees because I've won a lot with the Mets because people sleep on the Mets. But DeGrom was also on the Mets. Mm-hmm. Now he's on the Rangers. It does make a little difference, but I still let's see how the season goes for the Mets. But the Mets, in the first half of the season, they do really well. So like I said, I've won a lot of money with them in the first half of the season. Even in the end half, I've won a lot with the Mets. So I like Mets, honestly. And right now, looking at the odds for the Super Bowl, they're only they're the fifth favorite. Fifth favorite. First is Astros, then Yankees, then Braves, Dodgers, and Mets. And honestly, Yankees, Braves, Dodgers, and Mets are all plus 800 together. So it's kind of like they're all kind of the second runner-up.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Dodgers are still up there. I mean, they fell off a little bit, but they still have. They have this talent all around. They were just blessed with abundance of talent there. So Dodgers is another good one too. But what are the Angels at? What are their odds?
The Angels odds right now.
They have to be really high.
Only plus 4,000.
That's not that bad. I thought it was gonna be worse, but that's a dark horse team. I think.
Did the Reds get far last year? They the Reds.
Cincinnati did pretty well.
They're plus 25,000.
Oh wow!
And they did really. I feel like
they did not bad. They didn't do too bad.
What about the White Sox?
White Sox is tricky because they have a lot of good hitters, but they just did not play. They had a good team. They just did not play up to how they were supposed to play last year.
Yeah.
So to me, that's just tricky in itself. Like, are they going to play up to their potential this year and be really well? I know they got a new manager there, a new GM there, so maybe that'll help them out a lot too. So I think we'll just have to see how that goes and how that dives in. But White Sox, they have a good team. Like that's the thing with MLB, you don't never know who's gonna win because baseball is such
it's very tricky.
Yeah, it's just more so about strategy, how you're playing it. But that new pitching clock is gonna work wonders. It's gonna help out a lot too. Mm-hmm. So
they're like 10 seconds, right?
Nah, it's like 15, 17 seconds.
Yeah,
something like that.
I saw that.
So like that's crazy to just have that added to the game now, where you have the 17 seconds, you have to throw that ball right away. So
it's kind of like a Giannis on the free throw line.
Yeah, it is definitely. So I mean, it's a game changer. Trying to speed up the game a little bit, and I hope it produces more offense. So if it can produce more offense, that's going to be good for me, DFS wise, which I'm planning on fully getting back into it. So that is my best sport. And if you want some lessons, obviously you can inbox me. I'll be glad to give you some tips for baseball coming up. But yeah, I think that's pretty good. But I know, I'm like baseball a lot. I'm pretty much like, kind of like, I would say the more knowledgeable person out of the two of us about baseball. But you know more about the hockey, so
I love hockey. I love hockey, and a lot of people are like so shocked when I say like I know hockey and I talk about it. They're like, "This girl knows hockey? Like what?" Because you normally don't see girls in sports, period, and then an African American girl watching hockey is very rare. But yeah, let's talk hockey. So I might have told you guys before, or I've said it on my Instagram. So for hockey, for the Stanley Cup, I have the Bruins. I've had them on a parlay with. Let me grab my phone. With college football, I think it is, and basketball and NFL. So Bruins, they're gonna win. Like it's no doubt about it. They're the most consistent. I don't see them honestly losing to the Avalanche, which is the second favorite. Bruins right now are at plus 400, and Avalanche is at plus 700. I actually have them at soccer with Argentina. So, yeah, let me talk about. So, hockey. I mean, I guess I can explain. Should I explain hockey? Kind of like.
I mean, maybe later on. That's
I can just brief. Yeah, deep. Okay, so briefly again, hockey Bruins. It's not that hard to do picks, even if we don't give you picks in these things. Honestly, you just have to look at the most important thing in hockey is your goalie, right? You have to look at the amount of saves they have. I honestly, to be quite honest, I know players. Try your phone. I know players, but I don't know a lot in their positions, which I'll learn eventually because it's something I really do like. But like I said, goalies are most important. If the Bruins don't win, then Avalanche have a chance, but Avalanche aren't consistent this season at all. Devils are very good on the road. If you ever want to take a Devils bet, I'd take Devils on the road. Kraken are very good on the road as well. They're a newer team. This is only their second season in NHL. So that's really the gist of hockey right now. The top teams, like I said, are right now the Avalanche and the Bruins, and I don't see the Bruins losing to the Avalanche or even losing to anybody else. A lot of people know that Tampa Bay has won 3 times in a row. I think it's 3 times in a row. Don't quote me, I'm almost positive, but 3 times in a row. But the Lightning is a team who can win when it's close in overtime, but they're not as consistent as they were. A lot of changes happened in their organization. So, today, they just lost 6-0 to the Hurricanes. And the Hurricanes are okay, but they're the first in the Metro, and Lightning's third in the Atlantic. But they're honestly not better than the Lightning.
Okay, and I know I also want to give a quick shout out to Emmanuel quickly dropping a career high 38 points.
He hit first basket.
Did he too?
Yeah.
You took him?
No. I kept staring at him, though. I stared at him. Because I thought it was going to be Mitch, because Mitch is due. But
yeah, his was the 3rd game back, I think. So yeah. He'll get one definitely soon.
He's definitely due soon.
So he'll get one soon. But yeah, shout out to quickly 38 points in TD Garden in a double overtime game. So that's special for that young guy. I hope he continues to do well and get better. And yeah, also we're gonna take a
update. The Knicks are a legit contender now. They just won their contender.
Nope.
Top team, Marco Post. Top teams in East need to be careful thinking it's the same old Knicks. But don't do that because the Knicks. I'm not a Knicks fan, but the Knicks with their trades and how they've been playing very good lately, you can't count them out.
They are not beating the Bucks in a 7-game series. They are not beating.
Okay, but the Bucks are just they're an iffy team right now too. They can't be. They're not.
I think the
Bucks will be winning to Philly, right? Philly won overtime. Bucks will be winning the entire game by 20 and then let people come back. That's one thing about the Bucks that you have to remember always. And the Nets just beat them, right?
The Nets.
And we could never beat them when we had Katie and Kyrie. The Nets just beat them, Dre. Okay? That is a problem.
I think it's coaching over with the Nets. But
it's the coaching. It's the attitude. It's they're there. The Nets is here. Don't count them out neither.
They're not winning it all, though. I mean,
I got the Celtics to win it all, to be honest, or the Warriors.
I think.
But my bet, actual legit money, is on the Celtics.
Don't sleep on the Warriors to win it all.
That's for team. I know.
I think that they are good. The West is too complicated to figure out, honestly. It really depends on matchups. The way that we saw the way the Suns played today.
The standings odds, right now. No, the standings.
Yeah, the odds the standings is crazy in the West. Every game was separated between I think I want to say 3 and 10 by 2 or 3 games, something like that. Something close. It's crazy. Every win matters. So the Lakers climbing back into it. Utah's probably gonna fall out.
All right, the Lakers, let's count them out. Just saying.
Well, they might make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, but count them out of the
Oh yeah, I know that. That's a fact. But they might make some noise next year. But we gotta see.
All right, so East right now, number 1 is Bucks, 2 is Boston, 3 is Philly, 4 is Cavs, 5 is the mother freaking Knicks. That's crazy.
Right now, for the moment.
And 6 is the Nets.
Nets keep winning.
You know where your team is at?
Yeah, they're number 7.
Yeah.
We're right now in the play.
Sorry, Dre.
We gotta beat the Atlanta. That's a very important game.
In the West right now, Denver is number 1.
Yep.
Number 2 is the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies gonna fall.
Yeah, they're gonna fall. The Kings are number 3, and I do like the Kings a lot. I do.
To make them the second round.
The Suns are number 4.
They're gonna move up.
Number 5 is the motherfucking Warriors. They're definitely moving up.
Yeah, they're moving up. Because they still don't got...
And 6?
Wiggins back.
Who do you think?
6? Clippers.
Timberwolves. Clippers are number 8.
See, this is tricky because it changes every day. So, every game is important out in the West.
Yeah, no, every game in the West is definitely important right now.
Legit the wild, wild West out there. But, I want to get also into, like, NCAA. We want to get y'all feedback on the NCAA. We're going to put a poll out.
It's March Madness.
Yes. We're gonna put a poll out to see if y'all want to do a bracket tournament. Maybe like
we'll make it like cheap though, like
$10
brackets. Yeah,
$10 brackets. By whoever has the highest winning bracket wins the pot. We'll do it. If you guys want to do it, we'll put a poll out there. Probably have to pull it out every day or whatever, and see what the tallies get to by like Thursday, Friday. Cause Selection Sunday is obviously next Sunday.
Right.
And we'll go from there and see what we do, and how we move from there. But, I think this, has been an interesting little pod, We're going to see how the week starts off good. $1 Million Monday's coming on Monday. Tomorrow. Yeah.
We'll try to post the podcast before the game starts so you guys can get our picks. If not...
We will post a podcast before.
Period.
We're making it happen. So, especially because I need these $1 Million Monday plays, so... And these Moneyline Monday plays, too, that we're giving out here. So, we're going to definitely do that for sure and make this all happen and do right by you guys. And, like I said, we want to hear your feedback. And make sure if you're on YouTube...
us, follow, subscribe. Follow our Instagram, follow our Spotify, follow our Apple, like, subscribe, and comment. It's really important for us. If you like, subscribe, and comment. Share with your friends. Anybody that bets, you can send them our page or, show them so we can gain our following, so we can give you guys more. We want to give you guys more. We want to post winning bets. So going forward, we will both post. I am making a commitment to post my plays as well for the day. If I don't post that day, that probably I just did first baskets, to be honest, and not plays. But I've been really doing well with hockey. Basketball, I've been like adding maybe 1 or 2 here and there, but it's really been hockey for me. So I'll make sure I'll give hockey plays, and you can combine me and Dre's plays together if you feel like that's gonna hit. So yeah.
And I promise I won't give no more crazy parlays.
You'll do $1 Million Mondays and that's it.
Yes, I'll do $1 Million Mondays and that's it, and everything will be straight bets, maybe 1 or 2 leg parlay. Well, 2
I'm
or 3
a 2 parlay girl though. I know you guys want like 5. I don't do those unless I'm super confident. Like I'm not doing it. Like. It just doesn't make sense for me because I want to win. I want you guys to win. I want money in your pocket just like I want money in mine.
Yeah, and I just want to win it all. So I'm just trying to do it for a one-hitter quitter and take it all down. But, we're going to work this grind slowly. And also, I'm going to do something special because I'm starting this 10-day challenge, money challenge tomorrow.
Maybe I'll do a hockey one. You do basketball.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
And we'll just keep track of it and see how it goes. So we will do that as well. Put those out.
Prize picks. We're gonna give prize picks.
Word. And I have my link. I'm gonna put my link in my bio or inbox me for the links. That way you can, if you haven't had prize picks to sign up, you get free $25. I get a free $25. Tiara has it as well. So if you go to her, she'll get a free $25 and you get a free $25. We all use that money. We all eat. And we all just come up on prize picks. So if you get 6 right, you win 25 times that money or whatever you put down.
I've always missed by 1. Super annoying. But you still get paid. So by 4s, 5s, and 6s, you still get paid.
Which is why I'm money kind of heavy as opposed to the other sites nowadays.
And I've been killing shot on goals for hockey. Yeah. I've been doing really hockey.
Shots on goals.
Just a hockey girl.
Yeah, just maybe.
Just call me the hockey queen. First basket and hockey queen.
First basket. We're going to get that on a shirt. Dead serious.
First baskets, hockey queen.
Perfect. And then also we're gonna it's March now. It's gonna get warmer out. We want to take the show on the road eventually, so we want y'all to just if wherever you're listening from, let us know, because maybe if you're in your town, maybe we can link up, come meet us, do a podcast. Maybe if you're an entrepreneur into sports or know a lot about sports, or do sports betting yourself on a professional level, or just at a high level. So let us know in the comments, and we look forward to meeting you and hearing about your story too. So anything else you have before we get out of here?
That is all.
Yeah, so it's good to be back. We're going to be back again later in the week for the Lifestyle Podcast of Parlays of Life. And we look forward to hearing y'all, what your opinions are, and what topics you want us to talk about then. So,
yep.
Yeah, so for me...
DM us, comment, tell us what you want to hear about life-wise.
Like, subscribe, comment on YouTube. Follow us and subscribe and listen if you're in the car, on Apple or Spotify. And we're out of here. I'm Andre. I go by
Tiara
Dre.
Janay.
And we're out of here.
Later, y'all.